What up, peeps? King JL representing Grind for Yokes TV. Back with another one. In this video, we're gonna be talking about the road to self improvement could be a lonely road. You know what I mean? Like, look, you ain't getting no younger. You know, you are not getting any younger. You know, the most valuable thing that we have within our lives is time. You know what I mean? We all get the same 24 hours during the day, and it's up to us to use that time wisely. And use that time wisely, but also have fun, but also make sure all of our our spiritual health is in check, our physical health is in check, and any other things that's important to us, make sure they're all in check. You know what I mean? It's all good to have fun and to live lavishly or whatever, or to have fun with your life, but at the end of the day, dog, if you spend like your whole all of your 20s partying and drinking and just living fast, you know what I mean, you're not going to be young forever. You have to take steps to better your future. And it's so good to be like, oh, I'm 20, I'm 21, I'm 19, I got my whole life ahead of me, I got all this time to do this and do that. If you take the proper steps now, even if you don't put all of your time into it, if you take like a proper step, like, okay, I enjoy writing, or I enjoy drawing, you know what I'm saying? So therefore, let me start a business. Let me read some material. Let me watch some videos on YouTube to, find out what steps I can take to do a business. And by the time you reach like, your late mid 20s or early 30s, whatever, those steps that you took when you were young, you know what I mean, you could be very successful. You know what I mean? The younger the better. I wish somebody was talking shit to me when I was young. You know what I mean? When I was like in my early 20s talking to me about business shit. You know what I mean? I probably would have started a business a long time ago. But you see what I mean? Like, I had nobody to tell me, nobody to motivate me to do these kind of things. Like, YouTube didn't come out, so I was like, what 2005? You know what I'm saying? And at that time, shit, I thought it was about chasing women still. You know what I mean? And in my early 20s, man, I had my first kid when I was like 24. First kid when I was 24. And I had to grow up fast, dude. I had to grow up real fast, and not saying that it was a setback, but I had to change my lifestyle. And not all men is going to do that. Like, don't get me wrong. Just because you have a kid, not all men is going to be like, oh, I have a kid, I gotta start reevaluating my life, reevaluate my situation. Not everybody's going to think like that. I thought like that. You know what I mean? And I made changes in my life, and that's the reason why I'm out here in Cali. I don't know if I ever told y'all, but you hear me going on and on about me being from New York and me back being out in Cali right now. That's the reason why I'm out in Cali, because of my first daughter. Now I have two, but yeah, my first daughter. That's the reason why I'm out here. And it was hard when I first moved here, but now I'm finally in a position to where I can develop myself and just move forward, be optimistic about not only my life but my kids' life as well. And just leave something for them. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. Building yourself up, but also leaving behind a legacy, like generational wealth, basically. And like I said, dude, like when I quit smoking, like in my early 20s, dude, like, man, not saying that I lost a lot of friends, but I had a lot of people checking on me like, Jay, you all right? You're not coming around as much as you used to. You know what I mean? That's because at that time when I quit smoking, man, I was writing music. I was writing everything. I was reading. I was building up myself. You know what I mean? Being more confident. And when I quit smoking, dude, like I started when I was 12 and I stopped when I was 22. You know what I mean? I stopped when I was young and I started even younger. You know what I mean? And the confidence that I had when I quit smoking, it was like through the roof. I felt like I can do anything. You know what I mean? So you have to self-improve. When I quit smoking, all of my friends still smoke, but when I stopped coming around as much, they started to wonder about me, like, what the fuck is wrong with him? How come he's not coming around? How come he's not, bringing his weed so we could all smoke in a rotation or whatever, all smoke around in a circle? I was trying to better myself. You know what I mean? And those little tools that I had back in the day, I use now. That's what I mean. Like, the sooner you start to better yourself, the better you'll be, like, in the future. I stopped drinking. past few years, man, like I've been drinking, not a major alcoholic, but sometimes like drinking could be a problem for me. When I go out, I tend to drink too much. Well, I used to. Tended to drink too much, so I put a stop to that. It took me a while, but guess what? I put a stop to that. Did I lose some friends? Not really, but did I lose some time that I spent with my friends because I quit drinking? Yes. You know what I mean? Like, this is what I mean. The road to self-improvement can be a lonely road. Now I'm working on my business. I don't go out as much. You know what I mean? Not saying that I don't go out or I don't date, but my time right now is strictly focused on, what I value in life. You know what I mean? And that's making money, my kids, my family. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes, man, life comes at you real extremely fast, and you have to take like those necessary steps to better yourself. And if that includes you spending less time with the people that's in your circle or your friends, you know what I mean? It's shit. By any means, man, you got to get to it. You know what I mean? You got to get to it, because you're the only one that can live your life. Ain't nobody else gonna to live your life for you. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody else gonna make those changes within your life. You may hear me talking shit to you right now, but at the end of the day, it's ultimately up to you to make those changes. You feel me? Like, put it like this, man. If people up there talk shit about you, like, people talk shit about me all the time. All the motherfucking time. You know what I mean? Like, they see me with new tattoos. I pull up in a new car. You know what I mean? They see me dressing nice. They see me smelling good. They see, like, Jason look like he got his shit together. He think he the shit. I'm like, no, I don't think I'm the shit. You know what I mean? I just like to look a certain way. I like to smell a certain way. I like to carry myself a certain way. I like to consider myself not the highest value motherfucker, but you know what I mean? I'm high value. You know what I mean? I'm confident within myself and confident within my abilities. And did it take me a while to get here? Hell the motherfuck yeah. Hell the motherfuck yeah, man. I've lost valuable time with a lot of people. I don't drink. I only drink, put it like this, I only drink now on special occasions. Like, what's the next holiday coming up? Freaking Labor Day. I'll probably cop a bottle of Hennessy, and then I have a drink with a couple of my buddies or whatever, and that'll be it. Then I probably won't drink again till when, what's that, Thanksgiving or some shit, whatever the next holiday is after that, and I quit drinking beer, altogether. I mean, I don't drink beer at all, but all my friends still smoke. Back home, they all smoke. All my friends out here in Cali, they still drink. You know what I mean? But I'm still happy within myself and happy to, be building up my business. And, hopefully within the next year or a few years, I'll be thanking what I'm doing now. You know what I'm saying? Like, do something today that your future self will thank you for. You know what I mean? Like, if you thinking about putting the weed down, putting the bottle down, putting the video games down, putting the porn down, practice it. You know what I mean? Practice makes perfect. You know what I mean? Practice builds confidence. You know what I mean? You have to take those necessary steps, whatever it is in your life. I don't know what goals you guys have, but take those steps to better yourself. Put time into bettering yourself. You put all this time into doing all of these things that's not beneficial to your life. You know what I mean? You want to be putting time into stuff that's going to add value to your life. You know what I mean? Like the other day, dog, like I just created a LLC. You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys are familiar with business lingo, but an LLC is like a business entity. Well, it is a business entity. It stands for a limited liability company. You know what I mean? I'm registered with the motherfucking state. You know what I mean? I opened up a business bank account. Like, you know what I mean? I'm trying to do it. Like, I'm trying to get it. You know what I mean? And the only reason why I'm talking about this now is because, I fuck with y'all. You know what I mean? I fuck with y'all. So if you looking into starting a business, set up your LLC. Depending on which state you live in, it might be a little costly, but the point is to get started. The point is to get started and put the time in, the effort. If you got to work overtime to invest money into your business, then you do that. You do whatever steps you need to take to get yourself popping and get yourself moving. One of the reasons why, I did trade school, but universities and shit and fucking college, like I don't like somebody telling me what to do. I really don't. Like, even though I work somebody else's job the majority of my life, like I still always did something on the side. Even when I was young, I always did that shit. You know what I mean? And it took me a while to realize, like, motherfucker, you might as well start a business. You know what I mean? You always doing other shit. You always got your mind on other things while you at work. You might as well start a business. You know what I mean? So I looked up ways to do that. And right now I'm taking the proper steps to make sure my whatever I got going on later on down the road, make sure I'm pretty successful. And listen, dog, don't let nobody hold you back. Nobody. I don't give a fuck if it's your girlfriend, your baby mama, your mom, you know what I mean, your kids, like whatever it is, dog. If it's important to you, you gotta solidify that goal and you have to hold it close to you and put that time and effort into, you know, taking those steps and to achieve that. I need to make like a self-improvement series. That, you know, that gives me an idea, like make a self-improvement series so you can hear me talk shit to you. You know what I mean? But anyway, man, I'm not going to talk for too long. I got to get my gym popping. I mean, I'm on my way to the gym right now. So, you know, I got to get my shit started. But King JL representing Grind for Yokes TV. With the bullshit, self-improve. Let's get to it, all right? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.